jiggle, jiggle, it moves. I don't know what it was.
Okay, how does that work?
Don't jiggle, jiggle, it moves.
Hey everyone, welcome to the iMusician show. We are Nick and Sue, and as usual here at the iMusician studio, also this week we're going to introduce you to one of our iMusician community members. And this week, that is the Mexican visual artist and musician Spiegelkind.
Following a career in architectural design, Spiegelkind passionately reunited with sound art, giving rise to an interesting intersection between music and visual arts through techno culture. His latest single, La Noche, draws influence from 90s tech house, but brings the sound of the future with his unique production style and sound.
We've had the chance to catch up with Spiegelkind this week, and we asked him a lot of questions about how he found success as an independent artist, and of course about his last release.
Que ser un artista independiente tiene que ver con el proceso y con el progreso que puedes lograr a partir de ti mismo, ¿no? Creo que es necesario saber aprender desde diferentes fuentes y saber aprender tú mismo muchas cosas. Saber administrar tu tiempo y tus procesos y hacerle saber al público qué es lo que estás trabajando, porque no va a haber una compañía publicitaria detrás, va a haber poca gente involucrada en tus releases antes de que salgan. Entonces tienes que ser muy sagaz para saber escoger qué herramientas te van a ayudar y cuáles no, y en dónde enfocar tus...
Check out the full interview with Spiegelkind linked up here in the right corner. And if you want to listen to his music, then of course check out the link in the description below.
Now, it's no secret that TikTok has become an essential platform for many artists when it comes to gaining fans, promoting releases, and finding success independently. But we've seen a rise with record labels and major artists lately where they're incredibly transparent about what they're asking from their artists, and a lot of artists are having trouble with the amount of TikToks their record labels are forcing them to create.
We've seen artists like Florence Welch, 𝐓𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐸𝐻, and also Charlie 𝑋𝐢𝐧𝐤𝐬 speaking up about the topic in the last couple of weeks, and the latest addition to the conversation is halsey, because they are saying that their latest release is being held hostage by their record label, Capitol Records.
In most cases, and in halsey's case, the videos that they ended up creating for TikTok, shining the spotlight on these marketing tactics that record labels are asking for, end up achieving exactly what the record labels are looking for, which is faking a viral TikTok moment. It's very interesting and somewhat unsettling that these creative ways to shout out issues in the music industry are feeding the beast in a way. It's obviously reasonable that artists don't want their self-promotion to eclipse their music, and frankly, it's embarrassing that labels are being so transparent about their attempts to be on trend. All that said, virality remains an undeniable force in music, and as halsey puts it in her TikTok video, everything is marketing these days.
So if you are new to TikTok and you want to understand what the platform means for the music industry and how you can utilize it as an independent artist, go check out our guide. In the guide, we explain what it is, how to create content for the platform, what makes videos go viral, and how you can get your music on the platform. Link, as usual, in the description below.
Now, we know many of you independent artists out there are still interested in getting signed to a record label and are probably spending countless hours researching contacts and submitting demos. It's a labor of love, but maybe not at all, you probably hate it, which is why electronic music platform beatport is aiming to make that process easier for you with their latest acquisition of demo submission platform, Label Radar.
In short, Label Radar helps artists introduce their demos to labels and to publishers, and it notifies them immediately when their track was listened to. And in return, it gives labels access to many undiscovered artists. Sounds like a win-win situation, right?
Right? Artists can submit their demos and instantly have a pool of labels, promoters, and publishers looking for new music. So although this is a very new acquisition for beatport, it's something to keep your eye on if you're an electronic music producer looking to get signed or get your music placed by a music publisher.
If you don't know what beatport is, or you want to learn more about the platform, check out our webinar, Beatport for Artists and Labels, that Nick here hosted together with Steve Mill from Beatport. They give you a rundown on everything beatport and how to find success as an electronic musician or producer. We linked the video for you up here in the top right corner.
Now, we know we cover a lot here on this channel about what all we do here at iMusician, both in terms of the products we offer as well as the work we do here behind the scenes. But we understand that many of you might still have some questions about what exactly music distributors do and don't do when it comes to your release.
which is why we just released a brand new video featuring members from all of our teams across iMusician, and we break down everything that we as a music distributor do behind the scenes when it comes to your releases. And we also clear up some misconceptions and answer some questions that we receive from the community.
You can check out that video linked here in the top right corner. And as always, if you have any questions about our services, your next release, or anything music industry related, let us know in the comments below, and one of those team members you'll see in that video, or maybe one of us, will get back to you ASAP.
That brings us to the end of this week's episode. It is definitely time for us to melt our brains with some TikTok videos.
And since Sue just said TikTok, that reminds me to ask you to drop us a like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our wildly helpful new guides, episodes of this show, and anything that we have coming up this year on our channel.
Thanks for tuning in, and we see you next time.